Hey guys, welcome back to the Unreal Real Estate's Luxury Network. Today we're going over to Hawaii. I thought we'd take a look at some military on-post housing. It is Memorial Day here today for this channel, and I thought it'd be cool to look and see how the military are treated and what kind of luxuries they're having in their houses that are available to them on base. I make 2 videos a day, guys. I do a lot of mansions and a lot of different stuff, so if you like them, hit me with a like and subscribe, and we're going to hop right in. Check it out.
Inside this beautiful home, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Now there are some properties that actually offer a bedroom on the bottom floor. This property actually has all 4 bedrooms upstairs. We're gonna start downstairs. So right when you enter, you'll see you have a nice little living room space. I've seen people use this space differently. I actually...
Seems very nice, very quaint, nice floors, nice walls. You got the leaf, what would you call this? What do they call this? Oh boy, I'm gonna lose viewers right away. Oh my goodness. Ceiling fan, the leaf ceiling fan. Very simple. Everything's basic here. Good for kids. It looks like this is the happy couple that's living here. I think I've heard that it's a rank thing where you get better options depending on your rank and better options if you get married for on-post living.
Appreciate and like that they put the living room here compared to where the kitchen and the dining room area is. You also have a half bath right here, which is good when you have guests that are visiting and you don't want them going
very basic
all the way upstairs. But let's take a look what we got down this way. As you walk through the corridor,
I'm sure it beats the barracks. Very roomy, very classic white walls, neon lights on the top, everything like that. Very basic, but nice. A little bit more roomy. You're not dealing with a bunch of guys. We're going to keep you up all night.
Opens up into the dining room, also potentially could be a living room. I see a lot of people put their living room here, and the open concept kitchen. Really nice for when you're cooking, entertaining, kids are running around. As we can see, we've got a lovely baby girl that lives here. And then it also flows into the backyard. So it's nice that you have a lot of space inside, but also plenty of space outside. We're now outside taking up the summer sun, and that is something to keep in mind.
Basic, small, everything you might need. Grass is looking a little rough, whatnot, but this would be a nice place. You could throw a ball with your boy, teach him how to be a man. Maybe he'll be a military man one day. Who knows?
And out here in Hawaii, it's either super beautiful and sunny or it is pouring down. And right now we are in the summer months. We are in July right now, and it's pretty warm out here, especially out here on Schofield. But you'll notice that the grass has seen better days, but during the rainy days of the year, it definitely will be a lush green area. But also keep in mind when you come out here, because generally when you are given housing, they want the house to be in the same condition that what they gave it to you. So to cover your butt, make sure you take photos of everything.
I've heard that they have pretty rough conditions with that type of stuff, where the government is actually not too kind to the soldiers with their housing, and they make it difficult. You know, it's like any other government organization. It's like the DMV. A lot of people have lots of issues with financing and being able to pay on time and leniency on certain things. So that being said, this place is quite nice though.
So if you got the home and the lawn doesn't look that great, take photos to protect yourself. But with that being said, it's really nice if you've got kids, or more importantly, especially if you're trying to decide whether to live on base or to rent or to even purchase a place. If you have any questions about purchasing, got my contact information right here. But when you have pets, they do have certain pet restrictions on certain breeds, but it's way easier.
I wonder how that works though, purchasing a house on base. They must want the properties around base or on post housing to stay within military families. So I'd imagine they wouldn't want to sell too many houses, or they would have a hard time getting their soldiers who are active in the military housing around the base.
Here to either buy a place, because you can have pets if you own a place. There's different ways to get around places that aren't pet friendly. But if you rent a place, it can be really difficult. Out here, you can have dogs, cats, the pets of your choice without too much backlash. So this is a great option, having a backyard for your kids or for your pets. In Hawaii, washers and dryers are generally going to be outside or in the garage. So nice, convenient aspect to some of the on-post housing.
I wonder why that is. That's kind of strange. Outside or in the garage. Why can't you have the washer or dryer in the house? Strange.
Generally, the washer and dryers are going to be inside. Now, When you live on post, you generally have to buy your own washers and dryers compared to if you buy a place, usually it has one, or if you rent a place, generally it has one. So just something to keep in mind, but you do have plenty of storage and you also have a single car garage, so we can see here. Now in the single car garage, it's actually a pretty good single car garage. I've seen a lot that you barely have enough room to even get out of the car. So you have plenty of space to get out of the car on both sides and you have extra storage in the back. So as I mentioned before, you do have a half bath down here, which is very convenient for entertaining, and the only place of the home that actually has...
Yeah, this man must have a wife, especially because I've met some military men and they could care less about a nice mirror or making this place look lovely or the whatnot. They're more like, you know, bed on the floor, fridge, Bible, gun, gallon of milk in the fridge. You know, that's about it. Maybe a steak out there, you know, like one pan, two forks, two spoons, two knives, two plates. That's it. Very roughnecking it. Met a lot of military guys who are roughnecking it. This is an older military man, I would like to believe.
Carpet is going to be on the stairs. You have, I believe that's laminate downstairs and upstairs by the bedrooms. We are now in the primary upstairs and...
Super basic, super everything you need. It's probably, what is luxury? You know, it's better than you were before. It's better than you were yesterday. If you were in the barracks, sleeping in a room with 4 pimple-faced 18-year-olds, and you're getting a little older, and you're like, oh, God, maybe I should get out of here. Spend a little bit of money, you know, get a wife, get a kid, get some extra meaning. You got a lot of meaning being in the military and everything, but this is where you want to start moving towards as you get older.
You actually have an ensuite as well as a walk-in closet and a little bit of a view of the downstairs, again, if you want to keep an eye on your kids or the dogs. You also have 3 additional bedrooms, this being one of them. They're all pretty much the exact same size. I would say this is probably about...
Might be a good idea to live on post too, because there is terrible rates of infidelity amongst military partners. So the idea that, you know, you have your comrades as neighbors, maybe the chances of your wife getting too lonely or whatnot, you better ship her out there, because if you don't ship her out there, she starts talking around, she gets lonely and everything like that. And, you know, it's not me saying this, guys. The stats back it up, okay? It's something like 70% of military marriages end in divorce, like within the enlistment time, like the 4 years that you have to enlist. They encourage you to do it. You get more money if you get married and whatnot, but you don't have much time with the kids and the woman that you're with. But maybe you do if she lives on base. So for you guys who really want to have that love life and that relationship, you should definitely consider something like this.
About a 12 by 12 or 12 by 10 when it comes to size. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking how much space you're going to have in each bedroom. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys have any questions about living on post, living off post, renting a property, buy...
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Pretty good. It's luxury compared to the barracks, I'd imagine. Not loud, not a bunch of yelling, screaming, hot, 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 get on the floor. Drop down, give me 20. Nobody's telling you that in your own house on base, okay? You got your own sense of security. You become a person again. You are no longer just a military tool. You are a father with a wife and a child, and you get a little bit of your own life back, which is very nice to see. And this place is nice. It's very nice. Very quaint places. Looks like they're building nice houses out here. Love to see it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Am I wrong about a lot of this stuff? Am I right about certain things? Who knows? But hit me with a like, hit me with a subscribe, check it out. I do a lot of mansion reviews and whatnot. And I appreciate you being here. And I will see you right there in the next one.